Welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, my name is Carolyn Ann, and my channel is a lifestyle channel where I do mainly budget videos, sip and sit videos, log videos, and other random videos thrown in here and there. In today's video, we will be going over life updates, and I do have my binder so that I can stay on track. Also, I would like to throw out a disclaimer. If you hear thundering in the background, it's because it's storming here, so it is thundering every once in a while. Also, my air conditioner may cut on and off because it is on auto and it's too hot to cut it off. And if you hear something that sounds like trees are being cut down or limbs are being cut down, it's because we have an idiot that's in the backyard in the rain cutting down trees and limbs. So I apologize for that, but that is out of my control. Today's wine is Stella Rosa Rose. So first of all, we're going to talk about my vacation. Guys, we had so much fun on our vacation. We were there from Saturday to Sunday. We left out Sunday coming back. I was able to see my granddaughter and my great-grandbaby, which is what we went down there for, a combination of that and our anniversary. We also drove 90 miles away to Tulsa so that I can see my son and my other grandson. I did see a few friends that while I was there, I didn't get to see everyone. And my son also came up. So we really had a good time. We went to the zoo. We went to all the new attractions, the park, different things like that. So we had a blast. And we ate. We did not worry about how much weight we gained or anything like that. But we did go and walk it off. We did do a lot of walking. They had a Juneteenth. They had a new park that opened. And we walked over 3 miles there. We went to the zoo, and the zoo was over 3 miles. So we had a really good time. We came back in Sunday, and of course, Monday morning we had to get up and go to work. I don't know why my husband planned the trip, and I did let him plan it. Usually I'm the one that planned it, but I let him plan it, and he had us coming back in Sunday, knowing that we had to get up and go to work Monday. Actually, that whole week at work was a calm week, so it didn't bother me too much. It seemed like the week went by fast. So as you know, my mom did go back with my sister, and she will be back here on the 23rd of July. My sister is bringing her back, and she's bringing 2 of her sisters to ride back with her. They've never been here, so they wanted to ride. So that's a good thing. It's really been peaceful and quiet around the house. Not like it's not when my mom is here because she's real quiet and she stays in her room. We're going to talk about our insurance. Our insurance sucks. We had a really good insurance, and then last year when they renewed the insurance, they changed the insurance. So that in turn increased our copay, as well as we were getting 18 visits that were paid for through the insurance. Now they dropped that down to 15 chiropractic visits, which means you will see an increase in our chiropractor bill. It went from, I want to say it was $53. Now we're paying like $141. So that's a huge jump right there. But it is what it is, and we have to deal with it. My personal trainer, I am doing really well with him. He's starting to get a little bit more difficult. I can manage it, but guys, he is making me work for the money that I'm paying him. And I appreciate it. I did purchase a hula hoop. It's a weighted hula hoop. And it's good for your core. It arrived Friday, and I have been using it. It is heavy, heavier than a regular hula hoop, and you have to ease your way in it so that you don't get bruising or anything like that. I am also in a hula hoop group of ladies on Facebook. If you want to follow my hula hoop journey, I will leave my TikTok and my Instagram in the description below so that you can follow me along. So far, I am doing 5 minutes a day, every day, and I'm posting it on TikTok to hold myself accountable. Now, the problem that I have is reversing it. You're supposed to do it one way, and then you're supposed to reverse it the other way. Guys, I cannot reverse that thing for nothing. So I'm having to practice on that to figure out how to reverse it and go the other way. So I will keep you posted on that. good. I have switched my milk from silk milk to oat milk. And I drink the, I'll put a picture of it somewhere up in here. But the oatmeal that I'm drinking is Chobani extra creamy oat milk. And I use it in my coffee. That is the best one that I've found so far, and it tastes really good. It's smooth, and it doesn't leave an aftertaste. I've been wanting to go to this vegan truck, and I did finally get to go, and I had what was called the steak and peppers. It was a mushroom. It's called mushroom pepper steak is what it's called, and it was over red Indian rice and quinoa. I had to mix the quinoa and the red Indian rice. He actually let me taste it first because I had a bad experience with quinoa, and it was my fault that I realized because I cooked it wrong. So I did not like it. So after tasting his, it tastes really good. He has this sauce that's called bee sting that he put on top of it, and it was so good. So you had the quinoa and the red Indian rice mix. You had avocado, you had tomatoes, you had the pepper steak mushroom, and then you had a plantain on top. It was so good, but it was so much food. And my husband had a quesadilla. He has had beans and avocado and tomatoes and different things like that on it with a side of sour cream and some bee sting on it as well. I am going to post a picture of both of them so that you can see. That is going to be my new go-to favorite as far as vegan food. We do eat meatless on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I have started incorporating another day for that because we really don't miss the meat that much. My husband eats chicken, and that's the only meat that he really eats. So he's not going to miss that, and he really enjoyed it. He wants to try the pepper steak like I had. That is pretty much all for my fitness. So let's talk about the budget. As you know, in my videos, I stated that we stopped doing our challenges, our savings challenges. And that is because we had a huge expense come up. Instead of taking it from my emergency fund or my savings, we just decided to do away with the savings challenge and use that money to pay for the expense. I don't regret it because I can always start another savings challenge. I have started taking $50 a week and putting it in a jar. And what I'm going to do with that $50 is I'm going to take the money at the middle of December and I'm going to put it in with my Christmas money. And that's what we're going to use for Christmas because the savings challenges was going to go toward Christmas. So it's not really going to be a big loss. You will see some changes in the chiropractor that has went up. Our cable has went down. We are with Google Fiber and they have started doing something new where they're doing just the internet alone. They sent us the equipment to hook up to our TV so that we can get a membership for YouTube TV, as well as we have Hulu and Netflix. So we have YouTube TV, Hulu, Netflix, and Amazon Prime. Hulu is free through our phone service. We get a discount on YouTube TV, and we did add one upgrade. So our bill comes to like $70, $75 for YouTube TV. I do pay for Amazon Prime already, and Netflix I also pay for. So our cable bill has dropped drastically, and you will see that in the upcoming videos. Now, as far as our Best Buy, I did add $750 to Best Buy. My husband DJs different events and things like that. And his external hard drive went out. So he had to have an external hard drive. He has a wedding coming up that he has to make sure that he has all this music in place for. So we did purchase a external hard drive from Best Buy. And it was a MyCloud, I want to say it was, where it has two hard drives in there. So if one goes out, it automatically backs everything up on the hard drive. But you will see an increase in the Best Buy balance. And I'm not mad at it because eventually we will get that down. Also, you will see some changes in my cash envelopes. I am going to sit down and I'm going to decide which cash envelopes I'm going to do away with and which ones I'm going to combine. And we're going to start stuffing all of our sinking funds all over again. At one point, I was doing $2 here, $5 here, different things like that to make sure that everything was stuffed. We will go back to doing that. It will probably be at the end of the year. I haven't made up my mind yet, but you will see some changes in my cash envelopes as well. I am currently 19 weeks in on my lock journey. I will be doing a lock update sometime soon. As you can tell, I just have it pulled up in a puff, and I have a few that are hanging in the back. My locks are starting to get long and they're starting to get a little bit heavier, especially when I wash my hair. Other than that, there's really no change there. I'm getting more gray and I'm excited about that. But other than that, there's no more change as far as my locks are concerned. As far as my husband's procedures, he did really well on those. His cholesterol is down. His blood pressure is down. And that has been what they've been fighting to get down, because they have never been able to get it down to a normal level, because he has hereditary high blood pressure, as well as his mom and his two sisters. So they were surprised that they got that down. However, his uric acid levels are up. He does have gout, and they were trying to figure out why that was happening. They put him back on his gout medicine to see if they can get that to come down. He did have the dye that they ran through his heart valves. They did find a blockage, but it wasn't anything to be alarmed about. So what they did was put him on a small dose of cholesterol medicine for a month to get that cleared up. He passed his stress test and he passed all his other tests. They just wanted to get, so the blockage didn't get out of control. They're not worried about it, and he doesn't even have to go in for a follow-up. With that came expenses. We ended up paying $320, and then we turned around and got another bill for $180. We called the hospital to find out why we got the bill, and they said that the insurance company did not cover some of the expenses that we had. And of course, like I said, our insurance sucks. We are coming up on open enrollment to enroll on insurance, and the insurance that they are offering us sucks. So it is what it is. My insurance is better than his insurance, and it's also cheaper than his insurance. So we're just going to have to go with my insurance, because we do need the insurance. But that is all for this video, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification button so that you'll be notified next time I upload a video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, fam.